When should I start looking for investors? How can I determine if my business fit the investment profile of specific venture capital? All right. I'm going to remind everybody, less than 1% of all businesses globally, 0.8% receive any kind of traditional funding, venture capital funding, bank funding, angel funding. So your odds are not the greatest. Your best bet to move forward and not hold you back is to generate revenue, to bootstrap your business to a place where you can show there's enough revenue and there's enough market to grow this business. Then you become more fundable. So the more revenue you create, the more fundable you become. Now, if you are positioning yourself, venture capitalists and investors are very narrow niche. So they focus in biotech, they focus in healthcare, they focus in agriculture, they focus in fintech, they focus in the specific areas that they're COVID-19 solutions. A lot of those have popped up, right? And so you're going to see, first of all, you have to determine what is your niche and then find those investors that are focused on investing within your particular area. You need to show the most compelling reason for your investment, the most compelling opportunity to grow that business. And you start with team. I'm going to say it again, like your team has to be strong. If you don't have any track record starting or running a business, growing a business, you got to bring people on that have some experience running businesses. If you've been an employee for a business or executive, you're a little older, you have some experience, that is viable and can translate over to your business. If you're younger, it gets a little more harder. You want to bring in some senior people. When I was starting my first businesses, when in my 20s in Silicon Valley, I brought in gray toppers. That is people with gray hair. Now I are one. And that was how I was able to compensate when I was 21, 22 years old. I would have a 54-year-old, a 60-year-old with me walking into a room, and we would start pitching and doing whatever we were doing to grow our business or develop and raise some money. I always had senior people with me who had great experience, who gave me greater credibility and gave us all greater credibility because they were standing there strong together. So if you're younger, you want a gray topper, find older people to come on board your business to give you credibility faster. And then make sure you understand what it is that's going to help you become more compelling to the investors. And remember, the investor has one goal, that is to make money for the people who put the money into their fund. So that if they don't feel that this will make money, then the odds are not very good you're going to receive any funding. And you don't want to be so extreme that you're over exaggerating how far you go. So there's like this balance and this window that's compelling. And remember, you only get one shot, and you got to get that right. And every time you get no, you get closer to somebody else saying yes. And we learned that yesterday with my mother and sales and as well. But be as prepared as you can going in for those funding. Each time you go in, you want to be as prepared as possible, and you want to focus your message on what they want, not what you want, what they want. You want funding, that's great. But what they want is a return on that investment. You have to show them how they're going to get that return on their investment and why your business idea and your business model is the next big thing that's going to help them get 100-time return on their investment, because that's what they're looking for. And if you can't show a path to 100-time plus return on investment, you're probably not qualified for a venture capitalist. I would also, second thing, wherever you are, I would find investment-ready programs that are available in your community, in your country, that would allow you to work with professionals who then can help you position and make sure that you're financially ready for an investor. You need a lawyer. That's number one, right? If you're going to go raise money, you got to have a lawyer. That lawyer is there going to be helping advise you and putting together documents and papers in a way that the investors, the venture capitalists, understand and feel confident in the offer sheets and the term sheets that are being presented to them.